everybody. All right, so my December favorites, and I'm sorry it's a little late. Family came to stay. It was chaos, but it was fun, and now my aunt is staying at my sister's house, so I have time to film. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to talk with you about my December favorites, and also one item that was not such a favorite. So this is my hell yes and hell no's, and I don't have any so-sos this month, so oh well, here we go. Let's start with nail products. So I subscribe to a Julep nail subscription, and I've been absolutely loving their nail polishes. I especially love this one right here. It is called Mia, and it is so pretty. I really, really love this nail polish. It's like silver, and it's got a little bit of green in it, so it looks a little bit aged. It's really, really an awesome, awesome nail polish. Now, the formula for Julep, I have to say, is probably one of the best nail polish formulas I've ever come across, only because it really only needs one coat. Except on my thumbs, because there's more surface area, right? But generally on my fingers, I only need one coat of nail polish. And of course, I'm not wearing Julep right now on my nails. They're a mess because they're old. This is actually Essie that I have on. But anyway, I really, really, really dig the formula for the Julep nail polishes. And I love the packaging because they're easy to store. They're in little squares versus round bottles, so it's easy for me to store. So yeah, this is really super cool. This particular color came in my December box, and it is called Valerie. It's kind of green with a little bit of a silver or bronzy a silver or bronzy, what is it called? Duochrome on it. So really, really, just in general, I just wanted to show you these two. I've got a bunch of other Julep nail polishes, but I wanted to show you these two because these were what came in my December box, and this is what I used a lot in the month of December. Totally, totally love this formula. So highly recommend the Julep nail polishes. If you want to join their subscription service, that's awesome. I'm going to have another video talking about my Julep subscription box coming up shortly after this video is posted, so just keep an eye out for that. But really wonderful nail polishes and definitely worth the investment. Okay, so that's all I had for nails as far as my hell yeah. So let's move on to lip products. Gonna start out with my latest obsession, and that is MAC's Retro Lipsticks. It's a matte lipstick. It is in Flat Out Fabulous. I've shown it to you a few times. I used it as my lip color in my Urban Decay Naked 3 Smoky Eye look. And I absolutely love, love, love this color. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful shade of like hot pink. And let me swatch it for you. I mean, you've seen it a few times. I've shown it to you a few times, and I am absolutely obsessed with this particular nail polish. It is one of my favorites. Okay, another color that I have been obsessed with in the month of December is my Maybelline Elixir in, this is called Mandarin Crush. Something like that. I'll go ahead and list it at the bottom, but it's a beautiful shade of orange. It goes on really beautifully on its own. I like to pair it up with my Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balms. These two together make an amazing shade of orange. I absolutely love it. I love them separate, but I really, really love them together too. And I've been obsessed with this particular lacquer balm all month long. I have been wearing it off and on. I kind of put it on hold once I got my Naked 3 palette because I started using the Flat Out Fabulous and a couple of other pinker lipsticks that seem to go better with the palette. But anywho, this is definitely a color that I am obsessed with, along with the Maybelline Elixir. Two fabulous colors. I can't wait for spring to start trying out more corals and oranges. This is wonderful. All right, another item that I have been obsessed with this month of December is my Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. This is such a beautiful color. And I know people on YouTube have used it and have talked about it. I'm a little bit on the late show where this lip color is concerned, but it's just a beautiful shade of like a nude pink. and it is absolutely gorgeous. It looks fabulous on a variety of pale pink lipsticks that I have. Super glossy. It's got, of course, the little mintiness that gives you a bit of plumping action. Absolutely a wonderful color. Probably one of my favorites from the Buxom line is this one. I mean, it is gorgeous, and I love, love, love the packaging. I love this frosted look on the container. Yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful color. I absolutely love the packaging. It feels good on the skin because, you know, when you hold it, it's really, really soft, and yeah, really, really cool color. So I'm happy I got this. All right, so that takes care of lip products. The next item that I want to talk about, the next two items are more about skincare, and it is my Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye Cream and my Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate Oil. Okay, so these two items are amazing. Amazing. At night when I take off my makeup, that's usually when I use my Clarisonic. Because it does a really good job of taking my makeup off. I put both of these products on my face, and I'm telling you, it's like I have baby skin. It is amazing, amazing products. The cream goes on really soft. It's very silky feeling for the eyes, and I mean, it just does amazing things for the skin around my eyes. The recovery concentrate, it's a wonderful oil. It smells good. It goes on and it feels like silk. My skin before I go to bed is so soft and so amazing, and then I wake up the next morning and it feels like baby skin. I will say that these two items are very pricey. You know, they're higher end skincare products, but when it comes to your skin, in my opinion, you know, if you can spare the money, definitely get these, you know, indulge and get these products. I absolutely love it, and this is the first time I've tried Kiehl's. Now, to be fair, I got these for Christmas. I didn't buy them myself, although I will repurchase them, absolutely. But I did get some samples when I got my Clarisonic, so I used them, and I absolutely fell in love with them and dropped some super heavy hints that I wanted these, and my boo-boo went out and got them for me for Christmas. Thank you, boo-boo, I love you. Anyway, just so that I could have wonderful skin, and I'm really working on my skincare because I've got the wedding coming up in 4 months, and so I want to be sure that my skin is its absolute best, and this is definitely going to help me get there. Really, ladies, if you can get your hands on some of this stuff, I would highly recommend it. These products are incredible. These are probably the best skincare products I've tried, and in my lifetime I have tried a lot. Awesome stuff. Midnight Recovery from Kiehl's. Bomb. Okay, so that's all I have for skincare. The next thing that I want to talk about is eye and makeup. I don't have any blushes for you this month. I've just started kind of branching out in my blush collection. I did get Rockateur for Christmas, which I was really, really happy to get. It smells great. And then I also went out and I bought a NYX blush, so I've been using those, and those are probably going to pop up in the January video. But for now, not about blushes. It's been all about the eyeshadow. All about the eyeshadow. Need I tell you that my Naked 3 palette and I are besties. This is the most beautiful palette. It's got the most beautiful eye colors. I can say with utmost confidence that this has replaced my Naked palette as my favorite. I did a review and I'll link that below. The colors are amazing. They are so up my alley. They're a range of pinks and darker browny purples. They look amazing on my skin tone. They look amazing on a lot of other skin tones. I always get compliments when I use this on my eyes, and I have come up with like at least 10 different looks using this palette. I've only shown you a couple, but yeah, I am in love with this palette. All of the colors to me are great. Some are better than others, but they're all wonderful to me. I have found workarounds for the ones that aren't as pigmented as people or as I would like, you know. But this is an amazing palette. Definitely one to invest in. If you got one for Christmas, I hope you're not disappointed with it. I certainly am not. Probably the best product that Urban Decay has come out with, in my opinion. I absolutely love this palette. Not wearing it today because I got some Christmas presents that I wanted to try out, but have been wearing it every day since I bought it, and I think I bought it in mid-December. So every single day that I've worn makeup, I have used this except for today. This is an amazing palette, and if you haven't bought it, go out and try it. You know, you can't judge by the swatches that you have in the store. You actually have to apply these on your eyes to really, really understand how good they are, because when I first swatched it, I was a little bit nervous because some of them seemed really powdery, but an application on the eye, they're fabulous. So, Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. Definitely a hell yeah for me. It is probably the hell yeah of the month. Well, no, I take that back because my skincare stuff is also a hell yeah of the month. So maybe it's a tie. Yeah, absolutely wonderful stuff. Now, I did mention that I do have some workarounds for some of the colors in my Naked 3 palette that didn't work out so well, and it is these two color tattoos by Maybelline. The first one is Inked in Pink, and I put this down as a base when I'm going to be using some of the lighter colors, and this helps to kind of bring them out. It also helps to keep them in place. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade of pale pink, and it goes on really, really beautifully. As you can see there, it's very much like the Barely Branded color that I bought, except it's a pink tone, and so it works very, very well with the Naked 3 palette. So I lay this down as an eyeshadow base. And then another one that I bought that I love and like to put down as an eyeshadow base as well is, what is it called? This one is called something pomegranate. Oh yeah, Pomegranate Punk. Okay, it is a beautiful shade of plummy purple, and I absolutely love putting this down on my lid. And then I like using Trick on top of it, and I'll show you here in just a second. But here's a swatch of the Pomegranate Punk on its own, and I really, really love using Trick on top of this one. I also like using Buzz in this palette, which Trick is this orange color and Buzz is this pink color. And let me show you. Here's what Trick looks like on the Pomegranate Punk, and it kind of brings out the oranginess. It makes it a little bit more copper toned. And then here is Buzz on top of Pomegranate Punk, and it turns it into a deeper shade of pink. And it really, really helps to get the shadows to adhere. I really, really love putting this darker purple underneath these two colors. I haven't had a chance to experiment with Pomegranate Punk and some of the other colors in the palette, but I can't wait. I would love to try it on Blackheart, because Blackheart is my absolute favorite color in this palette. And to put that Pomegranate Punk down and then put Blackheart on top of it, I imagine it's going to be beautiful. So I will be trying that, and if it works out, maybe that will be my Valentine's look. Who knows? Anyway, so these two color tattoos from Maybelline, amazing. You know, you guys have probably already tried them. You guys already know the formula. Really, really cool. If you haven't tried them, I would suggest, recommend that you do try them, because they are really, really pretty, especially when you pair these with the Naked 3 palette. So if you're kind of unhappy with the variety that you get in the Naked 3 palette, which I'm not, I just like to experiment with makeup, but if you're unhappy with, the palette and don't think that there's enough variety, add a couple of these, and that may change your mind. So anywho, really, really great eyeshadow bases, these color tattoos. The last thing for eyes that I wanted to talk about was the Urban Decay, and I am a serious Urban Decay junkie. I can't help it. I mean, the products that Urban Decay puts out are really, really amazing to me, and so I tend to really gravitate to that brand. But I am trying out this sample of Urban Decay Eden eyeshadow primer, and I have to say that this stuff is really, really cool. First time I used it, I squeezed out a bunch, and I had a mess on my eyes. I mean, I had all kinds of nude primer on my eyelids, because a little bit of this stuff goes a very long teensy bit. You see that amount right there? That's all I have. That, I'm running out of space on my hand, but that will give you coverage for pretty much a good part of your lid. I mean, you really don't need a lot of this stuff. It's nude. You can't tell on my hand, but when I put it on my eye, I mean, that little dot would give me coverage for my entire lid. And it does, like the other Urban Decay eyeshadow primers, it does exactly what it's supposed to. The eyeshadows stick, they stay on forever. You know, I've worn eyeshadows, you know, for 16 hours using this stuff, and it's amazing. I mean, it sticks and it stays on, and it's, you know, it helps the eyeshadow stay on. Eden is my favorite because it is a little bit nude, so it does have a little bit of color to it that neutralizes anything on my eye. I don't feel the need necessarily to put concealer on my eye, you know, help the true colors really come out. So definitely an awesome product that right now I have a sample, but I do intend on buying a full tube of this. I was in the market for some new eyeshadow primer since I finished up my primer potion, and I didn't like the anti-aging one. So once I run out of all of my gobs of samples that I have of eyeshadow primer, I will be buying Eden. I think that's the one I'm going to settle on because it's amazing. But, you know, I'm not the type of person that I try not to let things go to waste. So I'm going to use up all of my eyeshadow primers, all of the samples that I have before I go out and buy a whole package. Just because, well, I guess I'm kind of cheap like that. You know, it's like they gave me the samples, you know, their work. I mean, you know, they work. I mean, they do their job. And so I'm going to go ahead and get them. And then once I'm out of my samples, then I'll go out and actually buy a full-size product of the one that I really, really like. So yeah, that's just how I roll. I don't like wasting things if I can avoid it. Okay, so that takes care of eyeshadows and eye products. I'm down to my last bunch of products. So I wanted to talk to you guys about makeup remover. Because I wear eyelashes, it's really, really important that I have a really good eye makeup remover, and I totally love the house brand for Sephora, their makeup remover. It's waterproof, and I've stirred it up a little bit, but it's the kind that separates and you have to shake it. I really love this stuff. As you can tell, I'm almost finished with mine. It works really, really well to take off the glue on my eyelashes. And then I sometimes will use it to clean my eyelashes, my false eyelashes, if they've got a little bit of eyeshadow on them or something. And it doesn't destroy my eyelashes, which is a good thing. I found out the hard way and I decided, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to wash one of my eyelashes because it has some eyeshadow on it and it's got a lot of glue and gunk on it. And I did that and I destroyed my eyelash, which was kind of stupid of me to do, but you know, you live, you learn, right? So anyway, I use this product. It's the super waterproof, it is the waterproof eye makeup remover from Sephora. It's about $8 as compared to the NARS brand that they were trying to sell me for $22. And I had tried a Clinique for $18. I don't like spending a lot of money on stuff like this, and so, you know, whatever I can get away with for the best price, I will go for, and this is one of those products. $8 for this big size bottle. It has lasted me. I use it practically every day to remove my eye makeup. It does a very good job. I mean, really, it's just one swipe and the makeup is gone. I do have to sometimes go in with a Q-tip if I've got a lot of eyelash glue or something on my eyes, and so, you know, I'll run that along my lash line to remove any of the gunk from the false lashes. But definitely worth the $8. So I would suggest if you are a Sephora junkie, go out and get this. It's really actually pretty darn good at removing your eye makeup. All right, the next product that I'm going to talk about is yet another Urban Decay product. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I absolutely love this stuff. It came as a sample with some of my Naked products that I ordered online. I am absolutely in love with it. When I run out of this, I'm going to run out and get a full-size bottle because it really does help my makeup stay in place all day long. It's very refreshing when I put it on my face. I can feel the makeup setting. I mean, it gives me a little bit of a dewy look. You know, it takes away that powderiness that I get from my makeup sometimes. Yeah, definitely an awesome product and one that I will be buying. It is a hell yeah for me for this month. My last item that I wanted to talk to you about today was I finally broke down and I got some eyebrow products. I didn't really used to fill in my eyebrows much, but then I noticed when I was shooting YouTube videos that my eyebrows would kind of disappear. And I never thought that I was the type of person that needed brow products, but like I said, when I would look at myself on camera, my eyebrows would disappear. So I started using a powder, a dark brown eyeshadow that I have to fill in my lashes. And then I went out and bought the little eyebrows to go kit at Sephora, and I'm not crazy about the eyebrow pencil. Tweezers, I already have a pair of tweezers that I really like, but I kept these Anastasia tweezers because I know that they're really high quality tweezers, so once my other tweezers die, I'll have these as a backup. But what I wanted to talk with you guys about today was the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. A lot of you guys have used it. I'm on the Late Show, I know, as far as this stuff goes, you know, and that's fine. I totally get that. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because it's made the hell yeah list for this month, for December. I absolutely love it. It's got a great little spoolie. It makes my eyebrows so easy to control. They stay in place, which is always something that I struggle with. I was constantly having to make sure that my eyebrows weren't pointing down. So yeah, this is an awesome product, and I'm really, really happy that I bought it, and I will be buying a full size once I run out of this one. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I finally joined the Anastasia bus, and yeah, so here we are. Okay, everybody, I have one last thing that is a hell no for the month of December. This is the only hell no that I came across this month, so I'm glad that I only have one thing to talk about. As I mentioned, I'm a part of the Julep subscription, monthly subscription, and they've gotten into cosmetics, and so they sent me this little eyeshadow palette with my December box, and I absolutely hate it. I don't like the colors very much. I already have a lot of neutrals. The formula is not so great. I mean, they're not very pigmented. They sort of look like it, but when it went to apply, it went for me to go and apply on my eyes, I mean, it just didn't go on very well. It's very powdery. You know, if you can see, they're very powdery. You know, just not very good. As you look, there we go again. I've got some big chunks of powder. I didn't like them at all. I didn't think that they were very great. You know, I was just not that impressed with them. So for me, this is a hell no for the month of December. I'm not using them. I don't care to use them. I don't even know that I'll give them away. You know, they came as part of the subscription. The two nail polishes that I got, which are where'd they go? These guys here. The two nail polishes that I got paid, you know, the subscription paid for these easily. These are normally retail for like 15 bucks a piece, and I pay $20 for the entire subscription box. So that's, you know, I saved $10 with these guys. I got this, and I'm like, whatever. I don't care about it. So this is a hell no for me for the month of December. Yeah, and that is all I have for you guys today. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing if you've subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do so because I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. It's the brand new year. There's so much to talk about. We've got Valentine's Day coming up. I'm already thinking about that. The minute Christmas was done, I was already, ooh, Valentine's Day, yay. So anyway, yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Everybody, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.